Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome to another GamesCast. This time we're going to go over something that's a little bit different. I know that I always say that, but this is the games that need to come to console games, and you know, it's kind of a little bit different towards that. I know that some games are more suited for PC than console, but these type of games I think should kind of belong on the console, if anything, because they've been on it before and they could do it. So yeah, if there's any games that I've missed out, I'm only going to go over two, so if there's any games that you think that should come to consoles, then comment that down below, and I will check it out. But first game that we're going to go over is The Sims 4, because Sims 3 came out for 360 and PlayStation 3, and I don't know why EA decided to only make Sims 4 a PC game. Like, it's exactly the same as Sims 3. There's nothing really technical, there's no extra buttons or anything like that. They actually mapped it well for consoles for Sims 3, so I don't know why they can't really map it right for Sims 4. And, like, the processing power now for the next-gen consoles can really do it, and it's like an easy kind of, I don't know, it's an easy game to kind of put on there, and it's a different type of game. Instead of just having like a shooting game or a racing game, it's more of like a casual simulation type game where it's just, you just relax and you can just kill people off and everything like that. You know, it's a different type of game than, you know, killing people with guns. You can trap somebody in a house and make them starve to death, or kill them with speakers, wasn't it, in Sims 3 or something like that? I don't know. But Sims 4 is like one of those games that it's like computers can't really run it that well. Well, some computers can't really run it quite well, but quite a lot of people have like consoles that can run it now. So like PlayStation 4, and then the next gen XboxOne, PlayStation 4 as well, where the next versions, where they're more powerful and everything like that, with like 6 teraflops or whatever the hell I'm gonna call it. But then they could run it quite easy. So I don't know why EA haven't been able to do that. They can kind of boost the sales for EA games, and especially for Sims 4 itself. They can boost the sales for it, and you know, they could kind of make like a package for it, or if anything, they just remake Sims 3 for next gen, because I think that a lot of people would probably buy that, because it was one of those games that was kind of different towards the games that came out at that time. So that's like the first game. Second game is Proppant, which I'm not going on about that Valve should make games for PC again. Valve should make games for console again. They did that before. They've done that with Orange Box, where they did like a huge supply of every single Valve game that they made from then, and they just included it on the console, which I know that Valve is now got Steam, and then Steam is properly console and everything like that. Then they made the Steam Box, which is a console itself. So I don't know why they haven't really thought about doing like a proper style game, or making Gary's mod on console. That not really the full-on Gary's mod experience, maybe just like the mini games that people have created into a console game, into a standalone game, which is allowed to be made on a console type thing, as well as just a PC environment as well, because pretty much like Gary's mod, everything that's resembled that, like Terrorist Hunt and Prop Hunt and everything like that, has just been made via mods. I can't say anything today, but it's all been made via like mods and stuff like that. So games now, like Fallout 4 has proved that mods are available for console experience now, so they could do that kind of stuff. And then thinking Rocket League has made cross-platform play to everything, so they could do that type of stuff, and it just allows people to play it a little bit more, and sales would go up so much. People would play Prop Hunt so much. I would play Prop Hunt so much, because Prop Hunt's one of those games where it's like you can play it with friends. You can just play like a 4-player game, or you could play it with randomers where you have like 12 players in it, so you have 6 versus 6 or anything like that. If anything, if you guys want to see like a video on Prop Hunt on this channel, I know that I made it on a second channel ages ago, but if you want to see a video on Prop Hunt on this channel where it's more of an edited down, make it like a 15-minute video, then comment that down below. I will try it out. Same with like Sims, I could go on just buy Sims 3 for PC, or Sims 4 for PC, and I just record that. I don't really mind, but those are the two games that I would like to see, and those are like the two games that I really want to have on console. If there's any games that you think that need to come to console, whether it being a simulation game, whether it being a strategy, a MMO game, or anything like that, then comment that down below and I will check it out. And Also, comment down below any topics that you think that I could do for a Gamescast, because every single week I'm struggling to try and think of Gamescast ideas, but instead of having 2 Gamescasts every single week, I'm only having 1 Gamescast every single week, and then the other one's just going to turn into a Let's Play or a Games of Gold type episode. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys next video. So peace out.